What is going on, everybody? Today, I am going down to Lukeville, Arizona.
Protection shutting down the Lukeville, Arizona border crossing today. Agents deal with the surge of illegal migrant crossings. The Tucson sector's Border Patrol chief posted this on X. Over 17,000 migrants were apprehended within the last week. This is the worst week we've ever seen at the border.
This continues to shift. Sometimes it's South Texas, Arizona, and even sometimes the San Diego sector in California. The cartels continue to move things around.
Lukeville, Arizona has been definitely in the media lately, as there has been a massive migrant population, pretty much overwhelming Border Patrol. Lukeville is a border town. They got so overwhelmed by migrants trying to illegally cross the border that they actually closed the entire crossing itself for 1 month. At the time of this recording, they have actually opened the crossing back up. So that's what we're gonna do today, is follow up on Lukeville, Arizona, and see kind of what's happening. I decided in preparation for this video that I needed to call an expert. So I got in touch with 20-year Army veteran and analyst journalist Jason Barker, who used to be stationed at the US border, to ask him what I should prepare for in my journey to the Lukeville border. Here's what he had to say. Yo, can you hear me? I'm literally like probably 30 minutes outside of Lukeville. So you worked at the border. What were you working at?
So I was working with Border Patrol when I was in the Army, and we were working on the roads, extending the roads out along the, east and west of Nogales.
So did you pick up migrants that crossed illegally?
We didn't do that, but I've seen them. That was a small, 8 or 10 at a time. It was manageable for the coyotes to smuggle them over. And
Yeah.
they do it kind of two parts. And they're smuggling drugs, and they're also smuggling people. A lot of times they just used them as smoke screen, and they would just leave them in the desert to die. That happened a lot. The mass number of people coming over, it's not something that can be done on a small scale. It's organized. Now that you're down there, you're seeing what the terrain is like. It's not like they're walking across and then dispersing. There's no way they're going to trek that terrain. It just shows you it's organized, because they get across the border and then they get, some ride to somewhere.
I have been told that cartel members will shoot you through the fucking fence. Or there's scenarios that can happen like that, I guess.
Well, I'll tell you this, when we showed up in Nogales, there was a female civilian contractor. She had 2 personal security details that were armed and with the bulletproof vests that were out there with her, because it's in the middle of nowhere.
And they know that. I mean, I think the cartels definitely know, you're out here alone. There's no protection or anything like that. Okay, so I made it to literally the edge of the border here, and there's a sign that says travel caution. So here we are. We have travel caution. Smuggling and illegal immigration may be encountered in this area. Do not travel alone. Avoid encounters with suspicious groups. Avoid traveling at night. Dial 911. So here I am at the border. So far, I see no activity, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty on edge, everybody. I continued my drive a couple miles further into the desert to see what I might find near the border wall. All right, guys, I'm approaching this part of the border wall. I should be able to just drive right up to it. We're gonna drive this for a bit and kind of, so far there's nothing that's telling me I can't. Oh wow, look at all these stray dogs out here. Hello. Oh, I wish I had some food for you guys, but I don't. There's nothing, everybody. There's literally nothing. I don't even know what kind of flag this is. It doesn't look like a Mexico flag. But there's another stray dog I just saw on the other side of that fence over here. Well, I gotta be honest, that's kind of sad. There is a lot of clothes, water bottles scattered about here, trash. Yeah, I mean, you guys can see there's definitely some clothes up here, and you know, it's desolate. So no action here today in Lukeville. We're like actually a few miles from Lukeville, but there's literally nothing. I want to make this point. I mean, I can literally see traffic here in Mexico right there from that road. And I just want to make a point, guys, that if people were going to seek asylum and cross, I mean, what better place to do it where no one is? I mean, I'm a few miles out here. It's very desolate, and you know, it's eerie. I have to be honest. Obviously, Border Patrol probably stops here at some point. We got clothes. Hello, sir. How's it going? We got shoes scattered about here. We got another stray dog on the other side. Deodorant, water bottles, all this stuff here. Yeah, look at all that. More water bottles, just trash. We got clothes right here. So obviously there's been some action right here. And here it is, that's the wall, that's Mexico right there. And you can see kind of all this trash right here. So there's definitely been some foot traffic out here by this portion of the wall. And to be honest, I'm gonna cruise. I don't like to stay in locations for too long. And unfortunately, I'm gonna have to say goodbye to our friends here. I don't have any food for you guys, and I hope you guys get what you need tonight. See you later. So guys, look at all this. We got a bag of cookies right here, a bunch of trash. This looks like maybe a sleeping blanket. Yeah, this is one of those, maybe, yeah, that looks like a ripped up sleeping blanket of some sort. Like one of the, and there's a mask right there. If you guys can see, that looks like one of those blankets that keeps you like super warm if you're sleeping outdoors. You know, there's more trash in the bushes over here. Now there's definitely action out here, probably still if there's that much laying around. But again, I don't want to stay here for too long by myself here. So listen, I don't know what the point of this is. I'm gonna assume it had barbed wire on it at one point. But like literally, even if it did have barbed wire on it, like what is the point of this? Like what would this do? Like literally nothing. I can literally see trash for miles, like going all the way to the wall. I mean, I can just see it with my eyes without even walking up close to it. That's how much trash is out here. I'm sure at night this is kind of its own world, and I definitely wouldn't want to be out here at night. All of this. I mean, I don't think Border Patrol is going to be littering a glove and a mask on the ground here. Oh, it looks like we got some type of ID right here, maybe. It's kind of what it looks like, but I can't tell. It's been so hit by the elements out here. All this trash. Someone enjoying some food that you would normally get at a gas station. Another clothing item left behind. Some gym pants. And again, there's the wall continuing down the mountain up there. I feel bad for those dogs though. Man, that kind of broke my heart a little bit. And I think in this video, I did not expect to see so many stray dogs. Here's another sleeping blanket right here. I'll show you guys. Yep. As you can see up there, the wall continues up the mountain. Here's a panoramic for you. There's the wall. Yeah, this is pretty crazy out here. Definitely a different part of America. And you really can feel it when you're out here, you know. I don't think people understand until you get here that this is like a totally different world coming down here. This looks like a motherboard for some type of electronic device. Here we got another insulated blanket left behind. All this trash, water bottles. all kinds of stuff. Absolutely nuts. Another big water jug there. As I'm driving back through, everyone, I just want to show you more clothing items. People are probably actually running into that wash right there. That's what Jason was telling me, is that these washes off these dirt roads is actually where people like to run into. So that way, you know, they can be more hidden, obviously, because it kind of dips down. Oh, there's another clothing item on a tree right there. See, what beats me, honestly, is why abandon so much clothing? I mean, on top of it just being insane. I mean, here's more right here. Looks like some blankets. I mean, this is just me literally cruising it for like not even there's a shoe right there. A shoe. Another, what looks like those insulated blanket things. Hey, whoever does a lot of camping knows what I'm talking about with that. But I mean, there's just literally so much trash out here. I mean, it goes on for miles, literally. This looks like a taillight. Weird. That doesn't look like it's from a Border Patrol vehicle. Another clothing item. Interesting. This is probably a Border Patrol thing here for Border Patrol. I'm not really sure. But, well, it actually, I don't know, to be honest with you. This says it is closed to all motor vehicles, so I cannot go in there. I gotta show you guys this, because this is way too ironic. That right here, yet again, everybody, there is another, you guys see that? Another insulated blanket right there in front of the Border Patrol station over here. Just very weird. I mean, I'm almost confused. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just a weird thing. This is bizarre. You know, I try to keep these videos as unbiased as possible when I'm out here doing them, but I gotta say, this one's weird. This is one of those ones where you know, putting the puzzle pieces together, and I think that this has to have been coordinated. So now I'm gonna go into the actual Lukeville crossing itself and get some footage and see if we see anything happening there. $375. That is pretty expensive. Here's the border crossing. And I'm just gonna park it over here and essential travel only. I don't know if you guys were able to catch that. Essential travel only, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. It's probably a good reason that they, I mean, what deems essential travel though? I don't know at this point, you know what I mean? Let's see here. Upon arrival, smuggling. Serious offense. Alien smuggling. I mean, there you go. It says it right there. I conducted one last interview before I left Lukeville with some locals nearby.
Chase illegal immigrants. They chase them in here in their cars.
Really?
Yeah, the illegals will come in a Jeep.
Yeah.
Border Patrol right behind them. I think they did a Dukes of Hazzard with Border Patrol in a pickup truck.
Like they just go right into your property?
Over there to get them. There's like 5 or 6 illegal immigrants.
Wow.
This was about 2 years ago.
When they're apprehending like a fugitive at large, you're allowed to kind of go anywhere. There's no perimeter of no trespassing.
Yeah,
okay.
Unless you cross boundary of like.
So, but they've like gone like literally onto your house over here. That's pretty nuts. I appreciate
A
it.
month ago it was really cooking with all the police here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
I mean, they were all over the place.
I was down earlier, but yeah, it looks like now it's business as usual, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah, well, the
back
border's opened back up, and I think Hobbs called the state police back.
Oh.
Regular duty.
Okay.
They were basically rent-a-cops sitting in the parking lot, like, I don't know, 8 of them, 8 cars, 12.
Yeah.
Sitting there doing nothing.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
the cops called, the governor called governor called the state police out because Biden wouldn't send the National Guard. In all reality, there was no need for it. There was plenty of Border Patrol handling it.
Wow. Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Have a good day.
Hey, you guys too. If you would like to help support these videos more and help me create more content like this for you, I have some links in the description below on how you can help me do that. And also, if you need gold and silver, not financial advice, you can use my link in the description below for that. Wise Wolf Gold and Silver. Use code SergeThePurge, all one word, at checkout. And it helps me out. And I really appreciate you guys' support today. I appreciate all of you that have subbed to the channel. We've hit 1,000 subscribers. That's a big deal. And I really appreciate it a lot. I mean, seriously. So, huge milestone reached on the channel. Thank you so much. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about, the border crisis going on right now. If you have any thoughts about it, would love to hear your comments below.